Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Time Walk TV. My name is Ron, and today we're going to be talking about ALIAS Super Spiffy Tournament 2 that I participated in this weekend. Coming up. So this weekend I decided to try my hand at the free Super Spiffy Tournament 2 that was run by MTG streamer and Mythic Championship commentator ALIAS. This is the second Super Spiffy tournament she has organized. The last one was in February of this year. I was signed up for that one, but sadly my old laptop died and I was unable to compete. So anyway, I was very excited during the week leading up to this event. I haven't competed in a while and I just wanted to do well. So I locked in the Esper Hero deck that BBD, Brian Braun used to win the Fandom Legends event that week. And I felt like the deck had the tools to control and had really good finishers, just a well-rounded deck. I was very close to registering Jeskai Control, but the Temur Elements deck runs Chandra Awakened Inferno, so that didn't really seem like the best idea. Another deck that I've been obsessed with and almost made the cut was Smothering Tide Storm, a combination of Smothering Tide, Thousand Year Storm, and Emergency Powers. Let me tell you, that was one exciting deck to play and actually outperformed my expectations when I used it for a video not too long ago. Now with the London Mulligan rule in place, it can sometimes avoid the awkward hands where you draw all your high mana cost spells. Ultimately, I went against my brewing nature and chose Esper Hero, which was more of a safe deck because I had a history of good performances. So the morning of the tournament rolls around and I'm running around like crazy. Small grocery run with my son? Check. Breakfast for the family? Check. Get both babies changed and ready to go with my wife for the day? Check. Yeah, a little hectic. So the tournament is about to begin. I checked in promptly at 8 a.m. on my phone to make sure I didn't forget. Now it is 9 a.m. and the brackets are being finalized. I opened the smash.gg website on my computer. The page is full of matchups. I find my opponent and then use the ALIAS Discord server to exchange my in-game names. And we start battling. From the website I can see that my opponent is playing Bat Defender's deck, so I'm really focused on killing and bouncing all their creatures so I can take over the board state and ultimately win the game. So I end up winning both games and then take the match. And I go back to the website to see that my opponent and I both have a disqualification. That's very strange. Apparently, this was the case for a lot of participants. We didn't realize that we had to check into each round of the tournament. So the site was giving disqualifications to all the players. So they had to manually fix a ton of matches after the first round. ALIAS, with the help of her mod, were able to quickly resolve this issue and we were on to the next round. Little did I know the mods posted in the announcements part of her Discord explaining that you had to check into each match. I was just oblivious to this and didn't read it, so it's definitely my fault. So round 2 brackets are posted. I find my match and open it up. All I see is a summary button, no other tabs that I should be seeing like chat, tasks, or even the deck tab. So I message my opponent via Discord and we play. My opponent is playing mono blue aggro. I win the match very easily and I see it shows me as a DQ and my opponent receives the win. Naturally, I'm not happy about this and looking for any help, answers, or anything via the Discord chat. Pretty much all the players in the chat room answer the same way. There should be a chat button in your match that you can contact the mod. Well, I don't see any of that and it gets really frustrating. Then out of the blue, one of the community members asked the $1 million question. Is it possible that you are logged out of smash.gg? That's when it hits me like a ton of bricks. I was able to check into the event earlier because I was logged in on my phone. I never ended up logging onto Smash on my computer and that's why nothing was working or showing up. Now I feel really stupid and embarrassed. I thank the kind soul who made the suggestion, swallow my pride, and take the L. In a 9-round event, taking a loss so early is really difficult to come back from, but I knew the deck was solid, so I trudged forward awaiting my next pairing. Now that I'm signed in, I click the match for round 3, I see the check-in box, I see all the tabs, everything seems to be falling in place. For those of you who have never used Smash.gg, it's an incredible site for organizing events for anything, but it seems to work really great for Magic. Every round you both check in. If one of our players does not check in after 10 minutes, they're disqualified. And then after each game, both players confirm who won each game. So then the player with 2 wins out of the 3 will get the match win. And that is all you have to do as a participant. Super easy. As an organizer, I'm sure there's much more to do with brackets and people dropping or people getting disqualified. So I'm really glad that I didn't have to deal with any of that. Anyway, on to round 3. I am now 1-1, which is a bit unfortunate, but we have to move on. So we bullet check in using the Smash.gg chat system. We exchange names and begin our match. Everything runs so smoothly when you know what you're doing on Smash. It's honestly one of the best sites for organizing events. So round 3 starts, and as we start to play our lands out, I quickly realize my opponent is playing Teamer, which is a 3-color combination for red, blue, and green. Now in Standard, there is only one deck that plays that combination, and that's Elementals. This is a new archetype that has become popular because of Core Set 2020. The set has a strong elemental theme and has really caught on. Wizards will do this from time to time in certain sets. If you've noticed, one theme or tribe will be pushed as much as possible to make sure that it's a viable option for a competitive Standard. Seen it with the elementals in this set. We've seen it with vampires and dinosaurs in the Exelon block. They didn't really shine until recently, so I'm glad that they're able to start to put up some numbers. Anyway, so we play our games, and their deck is really aggressively slanted with a Creeping Trailblazer, Lightning Stormkin, and Chandra Acolyte of Flame. I'm trying my best to keep up with everything that's happening, but once they play Nissa, who shakes the world, I stood 0 chance. Nissa is one hell of a Magic card, let me tell you. After accepting my defeat, I am now 1-2 and out of contention for top 8, but I still want to play some Magic. I meet my round 4 opponent. I check out their deck on Smash and see that it's Esper Control with only 2 Basilica Bellhawns. First game was long and grueling and turned out to be a stalemate until my opponent drew their Bolas's Citadel and ran away with the game. Game 2 wasn't much different. They played well, and in the end, Command the Dread Horde did me in. So this tournament didn't pan out the way that I'd hoped when selecting my deck on Friday night, but I still had another round in me. So the bracket goes up, I check in, and it seems as though my opponent is nowhere to be seen. I wait the 10 minutes and get the 2-0 win because they no-showed. Not the way I wanted to win, but I'll take it. At this point, it's getting late, and I have no ambition to continue as I have 0 chance of moving on, so I drop from the event and play some games with some friends. So the outcome of this event was not what I anticipated, but I was able to play Magic in a competitive environment for the first time in a while, and I had fun. I guess I'll just have to work harder for the Super Spiffy Tournament 3. Huge shout out to ALIAS and her mod for putting this event together. It's gotta be an insane amount of work to organize this many people, not to mention all the sponsorship stuff. Well done. Tip of the hat to you. Thank you for having a great community and taking time out of your busy schedule to set all this up. It's very much appreciated, and I can't wait for the next one. Oh, here is a funny kicker to the end of this story. So it's the following night, and I have put the event behind me. I'm just hanging out with my wife. My friend Dave asked me if I had won anything from the Super Spiffy Tournament. I was like, no. I had a losing record and dropped from the event. What are you talking about? He says, go check the Discord. So not thinking anything of it, I go and check the announcement section of the ALIAS Discord. Lo and behold, I read that I am the winner of the Grand Random Prize, a Teferi Time Raveler stained glass playmat from Inked Gaming. As far as I know, this is a one-of-a-kind playmat from Inked, because they won't create playmats with Wizards of the Coast artwork because they're copyrighted, unless specified by Wizards. At this point, I'm at a loss for words because 1, I won something, and I never win anything. And 2, are you serious? I never win anything. This is crazy. So this is super crazy for me, and I am so grateful that I was the one chosen for this random prize. And I can't thank ALIAS enough for all the hard work she does for her community and the Magic community as a whole. This is unbelievable. I will definitely be taking some pictures with this playmat once I get it, and that will definitely be going up on my Instagram and my Twitter ASAP. Anyway, thank you so much for watching or listening. I know this was a really long one, and I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you want to see other videos like this, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. I've been working on a schedule for my content to be more consistent, so moving forward I will be uploading videos to my channel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so keep an eye out for that. I will have more commentary, gameplay, news, and other MTG related content. Again, thank you for watching, and remember, Magic is great and so are you. Stay positive and play Islands.